Hello and welcome to Love Without Boundaries with African Amputee Beauty Queen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please can you tell us your name
My name is Mkpoutu.
and you?
My name is Ngobide Glory Linus.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Today we'll be looking at two critical questions that have to do with amputees. The first question is acceptance and overcoming the fear of reintegration into the society. First of all, I would like to ask us, what do you understand by the word acceptance?
Okay, thank you very much. Acceptance is an act of receiving something or someone.
All right?
Being welcomed to a particular place or society.
That's nice. Having defined the word acceptance, I would like us to discuss how you accepted your new self. Because after the amputation, a new you emerged, a new chapter of your life opened. So, can you tell us, how did you accept the fact that now you are an amputee and life must go on?
Well, at first it wasn't very comfortable. But with the power of the mind, I just had to sit down and just have a meeting with myself and just get to believe that I can do everything I want to do. So I just had to let go of that mentality at first
I like that.
and then move on.
Okay, like she said, it's not an easy thing.
At
You
all.
know, it's a feelings. You have to fight that feelings. And once you're off that feelings, you're very good to go.
Okay, you fight the feelings through the power of the mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Now tell us, how did you manage to deal with the fear of going back into the society, of reintegrating with people, of seeing your friends that used to know you as someone that has both legs, and then suddenly they will see you and be like, oh my God, she has lost her leg. So how did you deal with this fear?
Okay. Though I had to associate with people around me, people that are bigger than me, it's something that you just have to socialize, because being isolated, it will make you more depressed. So the point held me just to socialize and free your mind to it and accept whatever comes.
Socialize, free your mind, and accept whatever comes. How did you conquer that fear?
Well, at first, I'm thankful for my family and very close friends around because, believe me, the first few months was hell for me because I will have people invite me for weddings. I'm like, I can't go now. How will people look at me and all of that? But with the push of my siblings, and then my friends around, I was able to, just have a change of heart. Okay, so why would you want to stay indoors and then look down on yourself when you can actually go out and be the best out there? So I just had to make up my mind. That it's just about your mind, basically. It's not gonna be easy, but it's just about your mind. When you put things into work, and then that's just what you need.
So, talking about the mind, at the time of the amputation, the only thing that comes to mind is, God, why me? Why me? Why does this have to happen to me? God, why? And then you feel depressed, and sometimes so many people have this thought of taking their own lives. Did it ever happen to you?
Severally, even while in the hospital, because I spent 8 months in the hospital.
8 months.
So it happened. The thought always, I won't lie, always came. Asking God, I served you since I was a child, so why is this happening to me? But life happened.
Life happens.
The truth is that it came at the point I used to lock up myself in the room. I felt
And
so
cry.
bad. But my dear, I had to just come over it.
All right. Now, I would like us to talk about the role of the family and friends in helping a newly amputated person to overcome their fears. Let's hear you.
That's the number one thing any amputated person needs most. Family support. Encouragement from the family, because without family, my dear, when you go out and you're being taunted outside, you still come back home to meet your family. So with them, it's 100%. You'll be very good to go and proud of yourself.
That's beautiful. Family.
Like you always say, family is everything.
Mm.
You go out, there are times you have issues with your friends looking down on you, but family will never. They accept you in the good, in the bad times. So that's all. That's basically everything you need. You don't even need friends, because I know how many friends I lost when I was in the hospital.
Wow.
I just had a handful. I can count them. You know, things you could do for people, but when you were in need, they couldn't do for you. But from day one, family was consistent. My siblings were there. Well, I'm an orphan, but I'm grateful for the gifts of my siblings. They've been everything to me.
Wow. All right. Family is everything. So for every newly amputated person out there, you need your family. And to the families, it is not time to desert your person because they are facing a new challenge in their life, or they are facing something traumatic. It is time for you to be there for them and support them. That was a beautiful one. All right, tell us, what should a newly amputated person do in order to help them overcome the fear of reintegrating into the society? What are they supposed to do?
Just be yourself.
I like that. Be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself. Life happens, so you have to move on. Now, what are people that died or something? So
That's
just
true.
be yourself. When there's life, there's hope. And you can achieve everything and more if you put your hands to it and you put your mind to it.
That's nice.
Like she said too, being yourself matters a lot, because nobody can be you.
Exactly.
It's just you. So you just have to be yourself at any given time, because there are people even right now, they can't even stand up to walk. So what about you that you can still even walk? My dear,
Yeah.
just be yourself.
Please let me chip in something. Now, I want to say something. You are the you that makes the you that you are.
I like that.
Yeah. So this is just about you. Aside family, aside friends, you have to be that person you want to and you wish to be.
I like that.
It's your world, so you rule it on your own.
Exactly.
Beautiful. That means you only got you for you at all times.
Yeah.
Friends might go, but you will never go nowhere. I
Yeah.
love that. That is beautiful. All right, we're moving to the next topic that says relationship as an amputee. What is relationship for an amputee? Are you in a relationship?
Yes, I am.
All right, that's beautiful. Are you in a relationship?
Yes, I am.
All right. Did you get to know him after or before your amputation?
Now, thing is, this particular person has been my friend even before the amputation.
Okay. Did you get to meet him after or before your amputation?
After my amputation.
All right. I think we're going to be looking at two different scenarios here today. I think this story, this interview section is going to be very interesting. All right. Let's start with you. How did he take the whole thing from the time you were in the hospital to the time of the amputation? Has he been who he used to be, or has he changed?
Well, I want to talk about two different people.
Okay.
The person I'm currently saying, we just started happening. Yeah, 1 to 2 months here. Now, I had a friend that stayed up with me while I was in the hospital. You know, he was there for me. Actually, he even locked up his business to be with me 24 hours.
Wow, what a sacrifice.
For 8 good months, and then even more. You know, after then I had lots of surgeries doing this, what's it called, Seth?
COVID-19?
Not COVID-19, I'm trying to look for the word. Now my stomach grew out, the bone grew out, so they had to deaden it for like 2 times, yes. So he's been there, but he couldn't work anymore.
So why did you think it isn't working anymore?
It was from his end.
From his end?
Yeah.
Is it that he got tired of you, or he got fed up?
I think he met someone better.
Someone better. Talking of someone better, probably someone who is not an amputee.
Exactly. According to him, not to me.
Now, do you think it was because of your amputation that he had to look for someone he feels is better?
No.
because he was there when I had it for like 2 years. So I think it just happened. Maybe he met someone and then he got into themselves.
Alright, let's talk about the second person.
Okay, this second person has been my friend for 7 to 8 years.
Wow.
But yes, so we just started dating.
Okay. So that means you people started dating after your amputation.
Yes.
So, how is it taking it?
Just there, normally. How should he take it aside that? No.
Is he feeling bad that you couldn't date him when you were in code, having your both legs?
No, like I said, we're just friends.
Then,
Yeah, he had his own relationships.
oh, okay, that's beautiful. All right. So tell us, how has your love life been as an amputee? And for how long have you been an amputee?
Okay, 17 years now.
17 years now.
Yeah.
Wow, you have a lot of experience, I guess. Okay, tell us, how has love life been for you as an amputee?
Well, so far it has been sweet. That's all I can say. It has been sweet.
Okay, tell us about your previous love life.
Oh. Anyway, I would say it was going on well until the family was like, okay, fine, that their child can't go ahead with me any longer. I was like, wow, that was it. It was beautiful, but at the point, the family wasn't in support of it any longer, so we had to call it an end.
So the family actually said no to the relationship.
Yes.
And their reasons might just be because you are an amputee.
Yes.
Okay. And you hear something like, oh, my son cannot marry you, my daughter. No vex. Eh? You see, we get this thing a lot in the African setting. And you told us you're in a relationship. So
Yeah.
tell us, how is your current relationship going?
Like I said, sweet, because he accepted me the way I am, and even his family. It's just so welcoming.
Wow, that's beautiful. Now, there is this notion going around that amputees are only good for the road, but not good for a wife. Do you believe that?
Not at all.
No.
Now, the Nigerian home will tell you this, especially the Nigerian mothers. My son cannot marry you. How do you want people to start calling me? Mama Emeka, the one that is marrying that lady that has one leg, is that the introduction you want people to be given to me? So what do you have to say about this?
Okay, sorry I'm laughing, but it's quite funny to me because if you're marrying somebody, I think you're marrying because you love the person, not because you want your family. It's not necessarily that you have to allow your family to accept this person. So I don't even know what to say. Trust me, it's just funny to me.
We are Africans, and it
But
is
most
not-
of us don't think like Africans, you know.
Okay, what's your take?
Okay, like mine, my past relationship, this was what the man said. He said that, do I want his son to be a houseboy?
Okay.
And I was like, houseboy, there's nothing I can do, everything I want to do. There's nothing I can't do. So your son, even the guy knew that, I'm not a liability at all. But that was what the parent think in their own aspect.
All right, now you just brought us to another beautiful question. Do you think amputees are liabilities? Because there is this impression that bros, once you marry her, you'll be the man, you'll be the woman, you'll do everything. Amputees are always lazy. She ain't gonna do anything. You'll be the one doing everything, cooking for her, cleaning for her. And if you just say anything, the police will arrest you. And guess what? Everybody will support her because of her physical condition. What do you have to say about this?
Anyway, it's a capital no. We are strong, we are limitless. We can do everything we want to do, both in the other room everything. We are capable, 100%. We are the sweetest ever you can ever have. Seriously.
Okay. All right. What do you have to say?
We are not like feminists. We can do everything. What do you mean by other role, please? I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you in a relationship?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you in a relationship? Yes, just answer me.
All right, ladies, that is beautiful. That means amputees are not a liability.
Yeah.
And they can do anything
Everything.
and everything that every able person can do.
Yeah.
All right, so people should get that off their mind and stop seeing amputees as a liability.
Yeah.
Finally, I would like to ask you, do you think amputees deserve love?
100%. Because we are lovable.
100%. Because we represent everything tagged love.
All right, thank you very much. It is still Love Without Boundary with African Amputee Beauty Queens. Thank you for coming out for the show.
Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a wonderful evening.
You
And
too.
you too.